people out.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I want to be, like, I guess, sought out for. That's why I'm in this program, to learn
Right.
some more.
Right.
So that's kind of where I'm at. I don't know where or how exactly I'm gonna do it, but
Okay. So are you going to continue after this program with your education?
oh, I've thought about it. Um, there was even a point, I think it was the second class in this program, where I thought about stopping this program
Mm-hmm.
and then just going straight to a PhD program. Because a PhD program would only be 5 years,
Right.
and this is going to be 3 years, and then I'm probably going to want to take a year break and then go back for my PhD. So yeah, I thought about it,
Mm-hmm.
but we'll see where I'm at,
Right.
after this, once I get my LEC.
Mm-hmm. So you want to make a change in other people's lives.
Mhm.
In what way?
I want people, I want to be able to help people be motivated, help them realize things that could change in their lives,
Mm-hmm.
if there's things, and help them act on it, because I mean, coming from a Mexican Hispanic background, um, my initial thought was to, work primarily with the Spanish speaking and Hispanic population,
Mm-hmm.
to kind of empower women, not necessarily having a feminist view or anything, but teach women that they can stand up for themselves,
Mm-hmm.
that it's okay to express your feelings and your thoughts,
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of times, in our culture, we're taught to be the quiet one
Right.
and just suck it up.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not, I don't agree with that necessarily. So I want to be able to help people and realize their own strength, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, it's really good. A lot of people don't know their own strength, and a lot of times we are pointed, kind of point them in a direction of looking at internally instead of looking for strength from the outside.
Yep. It's a strength that comes from within.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and and you want to work primarily with women?
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now.
Mm-hmm.
There's another side of me it's really weird. I don't think I've ever said this in class, actually, when we do our first introductions.
Right.
Why do you want to do this? There's another side of me that really, really, really likes working with psychopaths, criminals,
Mm-hmm.
child molesters.
Right.
I like working with them because I just think that their minds are so fascinating.
Okay. Yeah.
So I have an interest, in working with that population, but I don't know what will happen.
Right. That's like forensic psychology.
Yeah, I really like that.
It is fascinating. Yeah. Well, I mean, you can have women that are just like that.
Absolutely. In our culture, they just don't come out as often.
Yeah. It just, it shows up differently in
Mhm.
women sometimes. But,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with that. It's fascinating. But I don't know if you'll have that fulfilling feeling that you want, like when you talked about making a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll probably look very different.
Mm-hmm.
It won't be probably as exciting of a change, because, and I'm not saying, that I'll be judgmental, absolutely not, but it's different, for people who have that kind of history, the changes that they show
Right.
are different.
Yeah. Definitely there's some kind of organic thing going on there. It's kind of hard to see that. Wow. I mean, it looks like I'm trying, as you talk, I'm kind of gathering or painting a picture in my mind of what this vision looks like. So have you begun to put that down on paper?
No, I haven't. I've never written about my visions.
It's a good practice.
Yeah.
I suggest that you think about doing that,
Mhm.
because it's like a map.
Yeah.
it's a good practice to what is a mission statement and a vision for your life.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I could.
Mhm.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
Do you want to do it for homework?
Yeah, I don't want to say I'll do it because what if I don't have time to do it?
How about
But
the
I'll try.
abbreviated version, and then you can expand it as time goes on.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you'll enjoy doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I will.
You know, what's the most important things that need to be in your life, and then the things you want to be in your life, and how that looks.
Yeah.
All plays out in that vision. Because if you can see it, then you know what to work towards, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I've never written that down. Well, actually, I just remembered a project in high school.
Mm-hmm.
But that vision was, as you would kids say, it's whack. It was like we did a poster of like our lives.
Uh-huh.
And I had like a Bentley,
Yeah.
car with suicide doors,
Mhm.
and I wanted like a $5 million mansion, and
Mhm.
it was, just ridiculous things like that. And those things don't matter.
Right.
They really don't. So I think that it would be fun to make a vision,
Right.
one that now that I'm an adult and that I'm
Mhm.
working hard.
Yeah. It is fun. It's fun to dream out there because you can pretty much, whatever you can conceive, you can write it down.
Yeah.
And knowing that things change sometimes. There's a term that I've liked to use in the past, and I've read some material on what they call death of a vision.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sometimes when you hold on to something so bad, it has to be this way, it has to be this way, and it kind of like dies, and you have to let it go. But a lot of times when we let it go, it's only because there's something bigger
Yeah.
that is really ahead of us that we have to embrace.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times we may kind of aim for what we think we can get, opposed to aiming for something that's beyond us.
Yeah. I think about like those people that have very unrealistic expectations and they refuse to let that go.
Mhm.
But, is that a book? I might read that.
Yeah, it's just some literature that I picked up along the way, and I can give you kind of lead you in that direction on where you would find that.
Okay.
But yeah, a lot of times we have to let certain things go that may be unrealistic, or it may just be that you've outgrown that.
Yeah, I like that.
Some things we outgrow. We become bigger than we expected.
Mhm.
And it didn't matter to, back then that was a lot when you were in one place, but now you're in a bigger place, and you need bigger shoes to fill now.
Mhm. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I've outgrown my vision.
And that happens. That happens.
Mhm.
And when it happens, that's okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
That's okay, because it's about what are you here for? What is your purpose here?
Yeah.
And a lot of times we see things like through a straw. Well, this is what my purpose is, but it's so much bigger than that.
Yeah. Sometimes we don't even realize that it is.
Yeah. And it seems like you already know that. You feel that inside of you that you have to make a difference in other people's lives, and that's
Mhm.
part of your purpose.
Yeah.
So, and that's it. That's something that, is admirable, to want to be able to do that.
It's my calling.
Yeah. Well, that's good. A lot of people don't know what that is.
Mhm.
So it's good that you know what that is. So by the time you start sitting down to actually write this vision, you can write it from that place.
Yeah. I need to go there in my mind first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
our time is just about up.
Yeah.
You know, I enjoyed the session,
Yeah, me too.
and I'm excited to see what you're gonna come back with.
My vision.
Yeah,
I'll do that.
your vision, and don't be afraid to explore every possibility.
Okay. I thought you said I could write a short version
You
of
can,
it for now.
you can write the short version,
Okay.
but as you expand, just just I mean, the world is very big,
Yeah.
so just expand.
Yeah.
You know, when you after this one, then you have at least like a base that you can start with,
Okay.
and then you can, and it can change, and that's okay.
Okay.
All
I'll
right.
keep that in mind.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks.